Hello guys, how are we doing? Welcome to the THQ podcast. So in this episode, what I wanted to talk about really is to give you an insight of what we've been up to over the last few months. Now, when we went into lockdown, when the gym closed, we swore that we wouldn't just be a random, we'd just randomly send you workouts, do some live online workouts and just hope and pray that you guys are going to be on track after, because that's not the reality. We wanted to create something special, and we generally believe that we have done that. We wanted to still simulate the THQ experience as much as we possibly could on an online basis, and I hope you guys that agree that we've been able to do that the very best we can. We've actually created like a really good, solid online business now, and something that is really going to help us push THQ to new heights in the future. So what I wanted to talk about is with obviously the pending open, which we're obviously fingers crossed that it is going to happen mid-July. We can only hope. But there is going to be a lot of exciting things for you guys to come back to. And this is what I wanted this episode to be about. I wanted for me to take you around and show you what we've done, because like what we didn't want this to be is obviously it's been a very hard time for everybody. It's been a very stressful time for anybody that's got a business. So we wanted to make this time, this is going to be the only time ever, probably ever again, that we would have just a massive opportunity to transform our business and really set it to where we want it to be, so it can get even better results and it can be an even better experience for you guys, right? So what we've done is we've done a lot of the back end of when you come into the THQ and what you actually receive and how we can actually make it very simple. So, and this can be done, guys, from you don't just have to be a new member doing this, what I'm about to go over. You guys are going to redo this again. So when you come into, when we start opening the gym again, you're going to have a questionnaire that you're going to fill out, which is very, very in depth, which I'm going to show you about now. And then the trainer is going to take you through the THQ protocol, which is going to make sure that you achieve the results that you set out to do, hold you accountable. And then the coaching aspect that we now have through Keystone. Yes, you're going to go back to booking your sessions with the main THQ app, but your coaching experience is going to be from your Keystone app, because you have that constant contact with your trainer. We can upload things, you can have your progression pictures, which your progression pictures I've noticed can actually now be locked as well, so really not even your trainer can see them if you want, it's just for you. And we believe that Keystone is getting better and better. So let me just screen share and show you what the first initial starter questionnaire is going to be. So hope you can see that, guys. So the THQ questionnaire, so obviously you'll get this email to you, so you can basically fill it in on your phone, where you can really just like, you don't have to print it off or anything like that. Literally just fill it in on your phone, and then you send it, and it goes straight to our admin. Then our admin will send it over to the trainer. The trainer will assess it, and they'll take you through the next stage. So it's really, really in depth, guys. Like you select your trainer, which location you're at, what your goal is. Get really specific with exactly what you want your goal to be. As you can see there, like you can see what sort of position you actually feel that you're in at the moment. Have you been doing your 3 sessions a week at home? Like there's just so much. Like some of these obviously through starting questionnaire, like if you was actually be coming into the gym, but just let's start a blank canvas. Let's really just focus and really let's make 2020 the best year of results, and using all this what we can do. Okay, so it really says like, do you smoke, do you drink, how much do you drink? Like, and we really get specific on these things, guys. This is probably something that we've never put in place before, but let's really get specific from it, so we can really make sure we get you the very best body transformation. Like, we can really get a look at your morning schedule, so we can really start to work on them things. We can see what responsibilities you have with travel and kids. It's like how many takeaways you have per week. The more honest you are, how much you spend on supplements, do you have any allergies, your menstrual cycle, everything. We can really start to really help you in depth, guys, now really in depth. So even things like, do you suffer with do you suffer with heartburns? We can look at your digestion. Are you gassy all the time? Are you constipated? Like, there is so much things we can really get into depth and really help, like your joint health as well. There's like, honestly, guys, this is so in depth. You need to fill everything in. How you feeling? Do you have poor memory? Are you mood swings? Do you have a lot of anxiety? Like, do you feel depressed? Do you binge eat? Are you craving certain foods all the time? Have you had excess weight gain over a short period of time? Not just with lockdown, but generally, guys. Do you feel like you have a lot of water retention? Do you feel sluggish? Like, this is the next level body transformation that we are going to take you through, guys, and we're going to really make sure that we deliver. So you'll literally fill in all them and you'll submit it, right? So that is obviously how the trainer will gather the information, right? So that we can really start to really give you a more of an in-depth body transformation. And it will take you through a very simple process that looks like this. Is the THQ protocol. So we simplify it and we just give you, so these are obviously just all been tested. I've just wrote things in there randomly, but we can set your goal. Then we have the specific tasks that relate to that. And then we look at the areas that you want to improve on. So your sleep, stress and digestion, your nutrition, your lifestyle, your general health, your training experience and history. And this is what we're going to be working through, and this is how we really maximize your results. So as well as just giving you that physical, which we've always gone above and beyond, we have, but and we do have, and in general we have worked on these factors, but this gives us a nice set principle to work, like process to work through, really, and I think that's very important to have that. Then, guys, it doesn't stop here, right? So what we have also been working on. Me and Ryan have relentlessly working on this. Ryan is like an absolute whiz kid now on WordPress, and I have filmed so many videos that I literally hate talking on video now, but it's going to be worth it. So like the 6-week meltdown is just all module based. So if you join the gym, you'll basically like, and guys, obviously with experienced members, you don't need to do the meltdown again, but you'll get startup will give you specific tasks, and then each week you'll get emailed a password, and that will unlock a module, and then that module will then basically give you a small task to do. So it's like, make sure you're hitting your 3 sessions a week. Then the next one is making sure you're eating 3 meals a day of what they consist of. Make sure you're hitting your water target. Like, we really simplify it down and you accumulate tasks, and it's a very easy way to look at it, guys, right? Then let me take you to, so the 12-week shoot that we're going to be doing is which I suggest that let's make 2020 the best year for results for THQ members, guys, right? Let's really make sure that we maximize this time. Like, we obviously had this, we've all been through this awful time. We've stepped up to the plate and we've made THQ better. So you guys step up to the plate and make the best results that you've got for yourself, and make all this hard work worth it for us. Because if you guys don't follow it, then it's not been worth it, right? And we hate wasting time. We've only done this to really maximize your experience. So definitely get on the photo shoot. So it's now, obviously, you have your starting meeting. So it's now module based, exactly the same, guys, right? So there's no point, it's asking me with different passwords, so there's no point me explaining, but you basically, it has the same, you'll be emailed the password, you have the start up, and you just have, like you do on the meltdown, now you basically have module 1, module 2, module 3, module 4, but it just on the shoot, it just goes all the way up to 12. Obviously on the shoot, it's a lot more in depth. So obviously you'll have your starting meeting, your halfway meeting, and you get more specific. So the 12-week modules that actually you go through for the shoot, you go through it and you get tasks to do like you would do on the 6-week meltdown. And then that task, when you so you'll get a password email to at the start of the week, you'll implement that task, and then every Thursday in the private shoot Facebook group that we do, when the head coach does a live, the head coach will specifically talk about that module, if you've got any questions on that module, and how we're actually going to really effectively use the information you've got from that module to help you with your body transformation. So one, you get that push and that accountability, you get that understanding, and this, guys, is going to take your results to a whole new level. So like, that is sort of roughly what we've been what we've been working on. It hasn't been easy. Like, it has been extremely challenging and testing for us to do that, as well as trying to obviously do everything else that we're doing. But we generally believe that, like, we haven't spent this time just spring cleaning the gym, right? Yes, the gym, for probably use a better phrase, yes, it's very clean. The gym is very clean, and it is all sectioned off, and it is all COVID-19 ready. Like, everything has been. But let's face it, before we closed, we was doing all that anyway. Like, we was following beyond the guidelines, which, as you guys know. So obviously, with the THQ Open plan that we've sent that out. There's going to be obviously more reduced sessions, so 15 minutes to clean in between, more sections off parts of the gym. Like, yes, it is going to be 100% ready, but we haven't spent this last 3 months doing something that really probably takes about a week, guys. We have spent this last 3 months making sure that when you guys come in, we can offer you a better, 100% better experience, and we can guarantee you better results, and we can produce more results. So this possibly has been the best thing that could have happened to us at THQ. I honestly believe that. I believe that we have advanced by years and years of where we actually would be, because just by the daily rat race, we never would have had time to even sit down and really focus on making THQ better in this particular way. We probably could have over a longer period of time, but to do what we've done in 3 months, it has been, I'm really, really proud of what we've actually achieved. And this, guys, is going to take your results to the next level. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. I hope you're as excited as I am as getting back into the gym. But my main point from this video is, let's make 2020 the best year of results ever. Take care, guys.